Hi, everyone. Sure hope you had a great Tuesday. Sure, it was a little bit cloudier today than what we saw yesterday, and we had a couple of isolated thunderstorms, but it was a warm day. Let's talk numbers for just a second. Let me go ahead and take this full for you so you have a better idea of how this all looks. It's a lot of data, but we made it to 84 degrees in Knoxville, 79 in Crossville, 86 Chattanooga, and 80 degrees in Tri-Cities. Even though we had those thunderstorms up near Tri-Cities, still made it to 80 near record highs. The record high in Knoxville is 87, so 3 degrees shy of the record there. How about Chattanooga? The record high was 89, only about 3 degrees shy of that as well. So, again, no records broken, but definitely another warm day around East Tennessee. And that's really going to be the story for the rest of the week as we highlight your wind gusts as we head through the day tomorrow. Here's what I want to talk about. It's going to be another breezy and gusty day tomorrow. We got a little boundary that's going to be slipping its way into the area throughout the day tomorrow. That's actually going to help to bring us a few more showers and thunderstorms. So highs on Wednesday, we'll make it back into the mid to upper 70s, still above average, but we do have that risk for some isolated strong thunderstorms. The Storm Protection Center has actually expanded this risk to encompass all of East Tennessee. So we've got a little boundary in the atmosphere that's going to help to drive some of these thunderstorms as we head through the day tomorrow, probably during the second half of our day. So we're going to be trending on the dry side for the first part, but there are those thunderstorms as we get into the late morning and early afternoon. We heat up the atmosphere. We've got a lot of instability in the atmosphere to work with. And so some of these storms could produce some gustier winds and some larger hail, but again, going to be rather isolated in nature if we can get those storms to fire up at all altogether. But we will be partly to mostly cloudy throughout the day tomorrow. You can clearly see that it's not going to be a big rain event tomorrow. Not looking at a ton of rain to head our way. As we get into our Thursday, Friday, still the Western Valley, Cumberland Plateau has a level 1 risk for some isolated strong thunderstorms. We're tracking a cold front. It's going to produce a greater extent of severe weather across Middle Tennessee and parts of Kentucky as we get into our Thursday and Friday timeframe. So 70s and 80s across the board for the next 3 days. Not a bad forecast. Here's how that all plays out in the big picture. Got to give you an idea of the perspective of how this all plays out. Got a storm system off to our west. That's what's going to be swinging its way into our area. And as that storm system swings on in, it's going to produce the possibility of strong thunderstorms. So we'll see rainfall on Wednesday. We'll see more rain again Friday and maybe some lingering showers over the weekend, although I wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans. Now, when you look at rainfall over the next 7 days, we're still looking at the possibility of, generally speaking, about a half an inch of rainfall here in East Tennessee. All right, so your forecast for the next 7 days, the numbers are so warm, they're off the charts. Average high for this time of year is in the low 70s. We're going to make it into the mid-80s on Thursday, back into the mid-70s on Friday, and then we'll be in the 60s and 70s as we get into the weekend and the start of next week. So while we will be trending on the cooler side, well, it doesn't look like any frost or freezing conditions are on the way, which is good news because we talked about it just this past weekend, how we do have the possibility of maybe seeing some freezing conditions, and, well, I guess it's not going to play out that way, which I'll take any day of the week. Although we may be trending below average all the way through the maybe about the 26th or so, looks like we may be trending above average as we go from April 24th through the end of the month. So we'll keep you posted on how this all plays out. Hey, by the way, have you downloaded the East Tennessee Weather app? If you've not done so yet, you absolutely should. It's all weather all the time for us here in East Tennessee, right in your back pocket or your purse or wherever you carry your phone. Just search East TN Weather, all one word, from the Google Play Store or the App Store. It's got access to the only local 24-hour weather channel, like the old Weather Channel days, you know? But it's all local all the time. Day parts, 7-day forecast, interactive radar, you name it. It is right there at your fingertips. Download it today. Again, search for the Orange TN and the White Lightning Bolt. Or I should say, look for the Orange TN and the White Lightning Bolt. Have a great night, my friends.